And so I'm going to ask you one last time, if you'll please sign up. Would love to get to your question, but you've got to sign up. Thank you. So your question is about the essentially two duties that are contained in our Article 1 responsibility. Legislation and...
I'm getting thrown out.
Have a choice.
So let's talk about the United Nations Open Migration Pact. The Open Migration Pact is what's causing all the illegals to come. It's not any global warming like she says. It's the United Nations Open Migration Pact. She's being paid by Soros. I'm leaving. Yeah, I have my ID, but I'm leaving. What's the problem?
Step over here.
Okay. Okay.
Any other identifications?
That's all I have, man.
Wait, what's your question?
My what?
Your press ID?
Oh, here you go. What did I do, man?
You reside here?
Hmm?
You reside here?
In El Paso?
You have a address here?
In El Paso, Texas?
You have a Texas ID?
No, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes.
At all?
No, sir.
How long have you been living here?
I've lived here in El Paso all my life.
Texas, okay?
Yes, sir. So I'm literally, all I was doing was raising my hand to ask a question. All I wanted to do was ask a question. I was just asking a question. And now I have the police, they have me in a room. I'm gonna ask all of you guys, start shooting me PayPal because I'm about to be arrested. They have me in a room. If you guys can start donating to me, that would be fantastic. I'm on the verge of being arrested. They have me in a room. There's other people out here. I hear commotion. There's yelling going on outside. This is ridiculous. I didn't do anything. All I did was raise my hand and she kicked me out. She kicked me out for raising my hand. I asked her respectfully if I could just ask a question. All I asked was a question. I just wanted to get a question in.
Just confirming that the event again, it was 19-0201.
Excuse me, sir, am I being detained or am I under arrest of any sort?
You're not arrested, you're being detained, okay?
Okay.
Give me a second.
Yes, sir. Your name's Jorge, huh? Mr. Sandoval has me in a room. I'm not under arrest, but he says I am being detained. All I did was raise my hand trying to ask a question. All I was trying to do was ask a question, sir.
Justification will be in the Montana area having calls.
Mr. Sandoval, do you think I did anything wrong?
You're disruptive. You can't be disruptive.
But I...
611.
All I did was raise my hand and ask a question, sir. All I did was respectfully ask a question.
Hi, sir.
Appreciate it.
Just what you are, okay?
All right. So you come and ask a question because you have the right to be here. She represents me no matter what side of the spectrum or what side of political aisle I stand on. Okay, she still represents me. I still have a right to ask questions. That's what these town hall meetings are for. And now I'm being escorted by police like if I'm some kind of criminal, when all I wanted to do was ask a genuine question to a woman that represents constituents of El Paso. Not only myself, but thousands of people in this particular area have the same question. A lot of the same people that were in here wanted to ask a lot of the same questions that I was having for this woman. And the fact of the matter is that I signed up for the questions twice. I made 2 different sheets, 2 different times, 2 different questions. Okay, when I first arrived, and then later on I got up when she started saying, if you didn't sign up, you're not gonna ask any questions. Well, I got up again and I went to go sign up and ask questions again. I'm out here and I'm trying to just do things right and ask a question. So I move up behind the podium, as you all clearly saw. And you guys weren't able to see on camera, but I had been trying to ask questions 3 times already. I had raised my hand 3 different times, and when they said that it would be the last speaker, I respectfully raised my hand. I did not yell out. I didn't say anything. All I did was raise my hand. And she got triggered and she said, I'm gonna ask you to leave.
I need to show you the aftermath. Bro, when you walked out, I said, you know what? You're kicking about it's all good. And so we all walked out.
I didn't ask a question. I put my hand up.
That's a threat in motion.
And I got kicked out.
So, Anthony, what happened?
She felt threatened.
I went and I tried to ask a question. As you guys all witnessed, I did not blur out. I was very calm and collected the whole time. I was very respectful. Something that I encouraged out here before us going in there. At the same time, I understand everybody's frustration out here. In there, all you heard was nothing but propaganda, nothing but biased individuals going up there licking her boots. And that's unfair because she gets no real insight as to what her real constituents are really thinking. The people that are in there, some of them were for her campaign, some of them donate to her. So all you heard was nothing but propaganda, people licking her boots and sucking up to her. No real questions, no real substance behind any of her answers. This woman is a fraud. She claims individuals are coming over here because of global warming. That's a blatantly lie. These people are coming over here because of the United Nations Open Migration Pact. The Open Migration Pact is encouraging individuals to come over here. We are at a war with the United Nations, and we need to leave the United Nations as soon as possible because we contribute to them millions of dollars every single year, and they're turning around and backstabbing us with our own money. They're bringing people in, encouraging this mass migration influx of migrants. 190 something other countries signed on to this. Barack Obama drafted it up and left it ready for President Trump to sign into. Enrique Peña Nieto did the same thing in Mexico. He left it drafted and ready for AMLO to sign into it. AMLO signed it. Trump didn't. Trump stuck to his guns because he knew what it would cause here. It was drafted initially for Hillary Clinton to come in and just sign it. And Lord below, Trump got into office, and now their plan is totally screwed up, and now they're hell-bent on destroying this president that's actually not a globalist. All the way to George Bush Sr. We've had nothing but globalists, whether Republican or Democrat. We finally have a president that's for the United States, for the people. And that is why you have mainstream media attacking this man relentlessly, attacking, and now trying to investigate what he did 10 years ago. I don't care what he did 10 years ago. I know he's not a saint. I know he's not Jesus. I want him, and I want results. That's what we're all wanting. We're voting with our pockets. Enough of them. We need America first. Enough of illegals before Americans. We're becoming a minority in our own country, and we have to stand up and motivate and push the people around us to take initiative in your communities and not let these crazy agendas come in through your schools. It all starts at your schools. Your kids are being indoctrinated to the point that when they get older, we will not be able to change their minds. They're being manipulated into the system of socialism. Stop letting your kids get social.
One quick second. Veronica Escobar apparently is not familiar with federal law. She said that the Attorney General is being held in contempt because he will not furnish the entire unredacted. Grand jury testimony is prohibited from being released by federal law. Either the legal counsel for Congress does not know that, or she does not know it, but it is protected.
Yep.
He would be violating federal law if he released that unredacted.
He would be breaking the law. You're absolutely
Eric
correct.
Holder, the former Attorney General under Obama, was held in contempt of Congress because he refused to testify about Operation Fast and Furious, which resulted in the death of 2 U.S. Border Patrolmen by weapons that went through there. As an FBI agent, I stood over the bodies of 2 murdered Border Patrolmen who were murdered by drug smugglers out in California. And I've got 35 years in law enforcement, 25 years of it on the border, 25 in FBI, 2 years in the Border Patrol. Border Patrol has more officers killed than all the other federal agencies combined. And nobody seems concerned about it. I'm very concerned about it. And she doesn't know what the law is.
You guys ask questions?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I signed up for 2 questions on one sheet as I originally arrived, and then she made it a point to say, oh, well, there's sign-up sheets, and I got up in the middle of it, and I went over there to sign up and put another 2 questions. All you guys clearly saw there was nothing but propaganda. People licking their boots, trying to get good press coverage, and really, it's not the reality. That's not how people are thinking. The guy that's in there...
I can tell you that the number one issue right now among all my friends, all my veteran friends, all my retired friends, is illegal immigration. Before anybody comes in the U.S., they're supposed to be excludable if they have a criminal background, if they have a contagious disease. There's several other things.
There's no vetting. No vetting.
I want to know really quick. We have such a crisis here at the border. Name one time you guys heard her say in there anything about immigration reform.
No.
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it. She's talking about giving these individuals health care all on your tax dollars. She doesn't care.
We paid $1,200 for private health care, plus we've been paid into Medicare. I don't worry about it a bit. I worry about what's happening to our country. Immigration is killing us. We had 1,700 night before last, and a bunch of them were from Brazil.
And she's speaking about lawyers. I can't even afford a lawyer, and I'm an American citizen.
It's killing. Get on the bandwagon. Go to the US.
I want to invite all of you guys. We're going to be giving a tour for those of you that are interested. We're going out to the actual border where the Patriots have relocated camp. We will be on private property, so there's nothing for you guys to be really concerned about. All we ask for you guys is just to stay calm and collected out there. More than likely, you will see some action because they've been busy all day. So if you guys could just follow me, we're going to take off from here, and we'll regroup further down the street, okay?
Oh, okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Just a quick sound with you in español.
Are you going to the brick factory? Is that where you're going?
Te enojó el hecho que no te dejaron preguntar.
No es que me enoje, más es frustración. Yo ya me lo esperaba. Yo sabía, la conozco esta señora y yo. Entonces, yo sabía que no me iban a dejar hablar, pero yo quería hacer el punto, que viera la gente, que se enseñara cómo esta señora, si uno no está a su favor, no te da ni la oportunidad, no te escucha. Yo he tratado de hablar con esta señora en la calle, uno en uno, tranquilo, y se hizo como si le fuera a hacer algo. Entonces no, es muy difícil tratar de hablar con una persona que no está ni siquiera queriendo escuchar a una persona.
Muchísimas gracias.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. We're gonna follow you guys.
All right, brother.
Hey, just a couple of questions. Do you have a name to your group, or are you just representing Border Patrol?
I'm just representing myself, and this is what's called the Patriot Caravan.
Patriot Caravan. And have you all tried before to speak at another town hall, or
This is the first time here at her town hall, but I travel. I'm a influencer. I'm one of the top Hispanic influencers right now in the nation. So I go around and I try to talk to individuals, and I try to educate the Latinos and the Hispanos on current situations, what's going on in the
so where are you based? Where are you from?
I'm originally from El Paso, Texas, born and raised.
Okay. And did you guys try to get here like early enough to like sign first?
Absolutely, I got here with enough time. I signed in. I wrote questions.
So you think you should have been one of the first ones to call?
Yeah,
Or if
I went in there, I asked questions, I went in there, signed up, I put 2 questions on the first sheet, I went inside, sat down, she said, we have a sign-up sheet, I got up in the middle of it, and I went back outside, signed, and I made 2 more questions, and still, didn't get called.
And so what did you want to say if you had a chance in there? Like,
I want to ask her how come she continues to approve so much money towards these illegals and not enough towards our veterans. We have failed the veterans miserably. We promised them the world and we're letting them fall out. We're putting these illegals before our citizens. Our housing now is putting the illegals before American citizens that have been waiting in line to do it. And it's not fair. I'm a first-generation American, and I believe in the law. I believe that things have to be done right in a rightful manner, documented legally, and orderly.
and you think more people believe like you than people for the immigrants?
I look. At the end of the day, we're for immigration. We're not for. We're against the illegality of it.
Okay, sounds good.
We're for immigration. We're just not for the illegality.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, let me get out. Okay.